see why we got.
I think it was probably inadvertent. Ultimately, I don't know.
We're
That,
live.
We are live.
The one at 10?
yeah.
It's a squall.
Legitimate.
Okay. 15 minutes.
You ready? Okay, it is Wednesday, this 6 o'clock, so I'll call this Wednesday, January 14th, 2026, Board of Trustees regular meeting to order, and have the clerk call the roll.
President Brown.
Here.
Trustees Donaldson.
Here.
Dykstra. Here. Camphor.
Here.
Mangian. Here. Schunkweiler.
Here.
Fabric. We have a quorum.
All right, if we could all rise for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, we'll move on to President's remarks. As a reminder, everybody, it's Martin Luther King's, the observance for Martin Luther King's birthday on Monday, so the village offices and rec center will be closed. Also want to wish Trustee Dee Schunkweiler a happy birthday. I believe you are the oldest one on the board.
I believe I probably am.
Am I still the youngest?
It depends.
Maybe. Anyway. I'll turn over to Andy real quick. He wants to introduce our newest employee.
Thank you, Mr. President, trustees. It's my honor to introduce Reese Smith, who's in the audience today. Reese brings more than 10 years experience in HR, supporting teams in both the public and private sectors. Most recently, of course, he came from the city of Champaign, where he served as a human resource specialist with a focus on compensation, analytics, and training and development. Prior to that, Reese worked in HR as an HRIS analyst for both Carl and Jimmy John's. He holds a bachelor's degree in public and community health from Eastern Illinois University. Outside of work, which is also a very important part of his life, Reese has been with his wife for 14 years and married for 8. Together they have 4 children and 2 dogs who keep them very busy and on their toes. And on a personal note, I'd just like to acknowledge he's a week and a half in, and I think he's still pretty content with his decision to come to Savoy, but he's been an absolute massive help for me and for our staff, and we're very, very pleased with what he's done so far and the work that he's looking at doing. So welcome, Reese. Thank you.
And you could stick around. Hopefully this won't be a long meeting. Meet the board members, and I'll be sure they'll be happy to meet you. So we'll move on to public comment. Is there any public comment tonight? Seeing no public comment, we'll move on to it says discussion items, but I don't know of any discussion items we have that might have been left over from, forgot to be taken off maybe, but we'll move on to the consent agenda. All items under the consent agenda are considered routine in nature and were previously publicly discussed by the Board of Trustees. These items will be enacted by a single motion, second, and subsequent roll call vote. There will be no separate discussion of these items unless requested by a member of the Board of Trustees. In addition, if additional discussion is desired for an item under the consent agenda, the item will be removed from the consent agenda and considered during the action item portion of the agenda. The listed ordinances and resolutions were previously publicly discussed by the Board of Trustees during the Wednesday, September, or
January 7th.
I guess I'm getting bad as you. Were previously discussed during the Wednesday, January 7th, 2026 study session, and a poll of the Board of Trustees directed staff to bring these items for final approval. These items on the consent agenda include minutes of the December 3rd, 2025 Board of Trustees study session meeting. B is minutes of the December 10th, 2025 Board of Trustees regular meeting. Prairie Meadows subdivision annexation agreement and annexing certain territories. Sorry. I'm messing up all over the place today.
You think it was your birthday?
Yeah. C, ordinance 2026-001, an ordinance approving the second amendment to the Prairie Meadows subdivision annexation agreement and annexing certain territories of the village of Savoy, Champaign County, Illinois, pins 29-26-01-200-023 and pin number 29-26-01-200-24. And finally, resolution 2026-R01, a resolution approving a one-time contribution to the Champaign County Household Waste Capital Campaign. Is there a motion to approve?
So moved.
And a second? The clerk could take the roll.
Trustees Donaldson?
Yes.
Dykstra?
Yes.
Canfer?
Yes.
Mangan?
Yes.
Shonkweiler?
Yes.
The motion passes.
Okay, we have no action items. Are there any Board of Trustees remarks for tonight? Dee?
Because I want to remind everyone about Samoa next Thursday at 6 o'clock here at the rec center, right?
That's correct.
Done. We have Jim Bannon to be the speaker. John contacted him and got that lined up for us. And we'd like to, have a full crowd.
I will say that Andy has already taken care of it, so my job was easy.
Oh, okay. Thanks, Andy.
Pleasure.
Larry?
I just want to say we're lucky to have the our Central Illinois Rotary District 26th annual all-district gathering here in Savoy on April 11th at the First Baptist Church 12 to 4. It's a unique opportunity for businesses, clubs, and Savoy departments of the village to sell items and show off what they do to hundreds of attendees. And we're going to have 10 by 10 booths and placements at the gathering at no charge. There will be a Mount Shoe Olympus, a mountain of shoes consisting of hundreds of donated shoes for youth locally and nationally who can't afford them. Additionally, there'll be bouncy houses, entertainment, 12 to 4, and the Village of Savoy is a co-sponsor of this event. Rotarians and the public from around the district will be discovering Savoy, and I know Sam and the Economic Development team have been working hard to promote this sense of place of Savoy, and so I think it'll be a great opportunity to show off the village hospitality.
John, can I ask a question?
Sure.
So I've been involved in the discussions and been in Rotary. What a great idea for the shoes. I'm not sure I remember, these shoes are really supposed to be brand new, right?
Yes.
They can't be gently used?
No, and the reason, the quote is, new shoes last longer, give children living in poverty something that is theirs from start.
From start to finish, okay. And would it be, if anybody ever watches this broadcast, could people bring shoes into the village and we'd have a box just in case?
Yes.
Because, like, for instance, if I get some,
Put a box.
it'd be nice to know that there is a place where we can bring our shoes.
There will be a box out front this evening
Okay.
before we.
Darn it, I don't have my
before we go.
shoes with me unless. Thanks.
Any other trustee comments? Okay, seeing none, we're at adjournment, and with no other items on the agenda, I'll declare us adjourned. 5 minutes. I guess if I wouldn't have screwed up and had to repeat myself so many times, we